Hi guys, so now by this time at least all of you should have implemented your math application, which is the increment and the decrement button. So if you increment, decrement, everything should work. Now if you see on the console, everything will work, but your Redux tab, which is the plugin that you added, is still not working, and there is a catch to it because there is a small modification that you need to make in your code that will make it work. Now again, if you're in production, I will recommend that you do not put these instructions in production, but this should be used only in your debugging or your development area. Okay, so again, if you click on the Redux, it will tell you to make sure to follow the instructions. It will take you to their GitHub page where you can see what needs to be done. As you can see, the way you create a constant store, along with the store, along with the reducer, you need to add this one line. Now the moment you copy this line, so let's copy this line quickly. Of course, you can read more about the whole plugin that is there in this GitHub page. But if not, if you really would just want to implement the debugger, just go to your file, go to your index.js where your store is created, which is out here. Now, along with the root reducer, let's put a comma and let's move the new line. Okay. And out here, let's paste what we copied. So that's your line 1 that you copied, and everything should work with this. Now, again, if you're using lint, in this scenario, you need to make sure that you put in these comments too, where you enable the lint, or you disable the lint and then you enable the lint. Okay. Now let's quickly go back to our application out here. And as you can see, the Redux tab starts working. You can refresh it. You can click anything and the actions start coming up onto the console where the inspector, you can see it. The initial was 1, the final was 2. Again, if you decrement, the decrement action comes in. So now that your debugger is also plugged into your app. For the next few apps, I will not show you how the debugger, gets plugged in, because this is very straightforward. So if you need any help on how the debugger gets attached, make sure you come back to this video and do it, okay? Because it's a one-time setup for any application that you may have to do. Now that being said, this was our first app, which was the mathematics app, which was very simple. It implemented just one component, which was the numbers. It implemented the increment and the decrement function, and everything worked for us. Now that being said, if you have completed this app successfully, just let me know in the Q&A section on how your experience was. What were the challenges, what were the difficulties, or probably something better that we can do with it. One thing better that I think of that can be done is the logic that we have. So if you see our logic out here, which is the two cases, increment and decrement number, you can try and merge it into one. Now again, not everyone can do it, not everyone should do it. But if you are interested and passionate about, go ahead and take this challenge up. I'll surely work with you. And again, you may face some challenges, but let's see what those challenges are, okay? So that was it from this lecture and pretty much this whole project that we created. If you have any questions around this, around this application, how it got created, or what was not clear to you, or probably there was a mistake in the videos, let me know in the Q&A section or in the comments below. I'll be very, 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 very happy to work with you. And once again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next class.